Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you are having a fantastic day. They did just drop We Play Week 10 for the NFL replays, obviously, and we do have Week 10 offensive hero and defensive hero. Offensive hero is Des Bryant, which is oddly weird how that happened because, you know, obviously he was just released. And then the week defense is Marcel Darius. So we will go through, we'll show those guys at the end, but right now we're going to go through, find out the best players. Obviously, once again, all the offensive linemen are pretty good, and just because, you know, they're offensive linemen. Jari Evans going to be really good, and then this Russell Okung's going to be really good, and also Brandon Fusco. So we're going to go into the best card, and the first card is going to be Martavis Bryant. Now, there's only one up, which is really weird, but Martavis Bryant, 91 overall, has 96 speed, 86 catching, 80 elusiveness, 91 spectacular catch, 86 release, 81 route running, 83 catch jumping, and 96 jumping, 6'4", 6'4", 96 speed with 96 jumping. I don't know how you could pass that up. I mean, 96 speed is probably top tier in the game. Going to be great in a slot. You could put him in a slot for all you care, but he's just going to be really good. Finally gets a card that I think he deserves, just because obviously he's a really underrated card. Could be really good, but hasn't really proven it in the NFL because of marijuana and everything. But once again, Alien, that's his nickname. Going to be absolutely great. Jack, definitely recommend him. So next card is 91 overall Zach Miller, who is obviously had a really good career, I mean, really good season, and had to end up injury with that bad in the Saints player. But 91 overall, he has 89 speed with 72 strength, 83 run blocking, 89 catching, 83 release, 83 route running, and 84 catch traffic with 83 spectacular catch. Really good run blocking and just really good and all around good tight end. And with 89 speed, that's really good catching. He's gonna be really reliable too. I will compare him to Rob Gronkowski. Obviously, he's not going to compare, but I will compare him to a backup, which is Delaney Walker, who absolutely plays great too. He does have really good strength, run blocking, and better catching. So 89 catching with 89 speed is really good. I'm not sure what Pound the Rock does in boost, but I'm guessing about boost his strength. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. But Zach Miller is going to be a really good backup tight end for you. I mean, if you do end up pulling him in the set, that'd be great, but I wouldn't necessarily spend 100,000 coins on him unless you're a really diehard Zach Miller or Bears fan, so definitely recommend this card. And lastly, for offense, we are going with the new Vikings quarterback, Kirk Cousins, 93 overall. He's on this list because he's hitting almost every threshold with 94 thoraxy short, 92 thoraxy medium, 91 play action with 78 speed and 89 throw on the run. Now, he doesn't have the greatest speed, but once again, has that speed enough to be able to get out of the pocket and, you know, scramble for a little bit. Doesn't have the greatest throw power, but his thoraxy short's going to be absolutely amazing. Thoraxy medium's absolutely amazing. And I don't know what, he does have move the stick, so I'm pretty sure that, I don't think that boosts his throw power at all. But once again, just a really good budget card, and if you end up pulling him, absolutely great. But personally, sell him for 161,000 coins. I know his Mud Hero card did play really good for a lot of people, so that's why I think this card will play a lot really good, just because it's a good upgrade. So definitely recommend this Kirk Cousins, and we'll move on to the defense now. So heading over to defense, we are going to start off with 91 overall Vincent Ray. Now, I put this guy on this one because he has 88 speed with 94 tackling, 92 pursuit, 85 zone coverage, 83 hit power, 89 play recognition, 89 block shooting, and 89 awareness. So those are all really good stats. And to me, he looks like a poor man's, or like, you know, not a really good, he looks like a cheaper Bobby Wagner. And I will compare him to Bobby Wagner, but he does have the same speed as Bobby Wagner. One less tackling, a couple less play recognition, a couple less block shedding, a couple less pursuit, obviously a lot of things, but he does look like a really good user card and a really good 3-4 card, honestly, just because he looks like a poor man's Bobby Wagner, like a cheaper Bobby Wagner, and that's really good for someone who likes to use budget cards. And if you are a Bengals fan, then you should be happy. You got a new middle linebacker to use, but definitely recommend him. He's going to be really good, and he can be a salary cap too with only 36 salary cap. That's really good, and he's going to be a really good user, so definitely recommend this Vincent Ray. So the next card we do have is 91 overall Kareem Jackson. For the Texans, he does have 93 speed with 93 acceleration, 86 agility, 85 zone coverage, and 85 man coverage, and 91 zone coverage with 92 press, 90 play vision, and 80 catching. So once again, hitting the 91 threshold with the 91 zone coverage, and he also does have 93 speed and 93 acceleration. So that's a pretty good combination. He's one of the higher end speedy cornerbacks, and cornerbacks are kind of, I don't think they're really expensive right now. So 91 zone coverage for an all Texans team, absolutely great. And if you're on a budget, I mean, salary cap, he'd be pretty good. He only has a 46 salary cap, and that's probably because of his speed. But 91 zone coverage with 92 press, 93 speed. You could man him up if you want to with that 92 press and 93 speed, but definitely recommend this card. It's going to be really good. So next card we do have is 92 Robert Ayers. Now, a lot of people I feel like don't think this card's going to be good, but he does have 81 speed, so obviously not the greatest, but he does have 89 acceleration, 90 tackling, 89 block shooting, 94 power move with 92 play recognition, and 85 finesse move. So going to be a really good 4-3 or Tampa 2 right end. and I will compare him to my right end. Obviously, I have Jarrell Casey, so he's just going to destroy him. But if I remember right, Robert Ayers has always played really good, for me at least, and I don't know why, but he has. I think 89 acceleration is really good with 81 speed, so you can do a QB spy just in case, which he's not the fastest, but and once again, 4.3, you kind of just want him to be there for pass rushing, and he could be there for a spy, so that's really good. With 89 block shedding, he does have read and react, so obviously that's not going to affect him, I don't think, but he's going to be a really good card, and definitely recommend him. And lastly, for the defense, we do have Connor Barwin, 93 overall. He does have, I think that's physical front, yep, and so physical front, 93 overall. He does have 87 speed with 86 strength, 9 tackling, 94 power move, 83 play action, 86 block shedding, 90 hit power, and 88 finesse move. So obviously the new Ram player that came out he was just joined the Rams last year, but he does have 90 tackling with 94 power move, so he's going to be able to be a 4.3 left outside linebacker, and 87 speed is pretty decent. There's not that many left outside linebackers with that much speed, so he's going to be able to get off the edge really fast. With the 94 pound move, that plays absolutely great, and I'm not sure what physical front one does once again, but he's going to be able to boost up something in there with probably either his finesse move or his power move and his block shedding. But definitely recommend him. I mean, honestly, I'd probably pick him up for if I did an all Rams team, I'd pick him up. And if you're an Eagles fan or Connor Barwin fan, definitely he's going to be really good. Probably not worth it 100,000 coins, but he's really good just because there's not that many good left outside linebackers. And I will look at his zone coverage real fast. He does have 73 catching, so that's good. With 96 jumping, that's impressive, but his zone coverage looks to be 79, so not the greatest zone coverage or coverage linebacker, but in a 4-3, your left outside linebacker, usually you want them to be run stuffing, so that's why like a Charles Haley or like a Von Miller is really good. So this guy's gonna be really good in the run game, and you normally want your right outside linebacker to be zone coverage and covering. But yeah, so this Connor Barwin's gonna be really good, and we'll head over to our offensive and defensive heroes now. So here is Marcel Darius, 97 overall with read and react, which is really dumb. They need to stop giving him that, but he does have battle ready, so I guess if you user him, that's really good. But he does have 77 speed with 98 strength, 95 tackling, 95 block shedding, wow, 94 power move, 81 finesse move, 94 play recognition, and 95 pursuit. So he's going to be really good in either a 4-3 or 3-4. I would personally put him in a 3-4 just because he has 77 speed and 98 strength. I will compare him to my Kevin Williams, who is my 3-4 defensive tackle right now. And as you can see, he is basically destroying him in everything. He's got one less speed, but 3-4, he's going to be really good in a 3-4, and I think, yeah, he's going to be really good in the 3-4, so definitely recommend Marcel Darius for a 3-4. I mean, you could put him in a 4-3, compare him with like a John Randall or someone like that, and he can be your run stuffing, and then you can have a pass rusher too. But Marcel Darius can be really good. Definitely recommend that card. I mean, 330,000 coins for a nice defensive tackle, that's pretty nice. And so we'll head over to Dez Bryant now. So here is Dez Bryant, 650,000 coins for 97 overall. He does have ground and pound, go deep and playmaker, so that's really good playmaker. But he does have 93 speed with 93 catching, 89 elusiveness, 95 spectacular catch, 98 release, 98 jumping, 96 catching traffic, and 91 route running. So he is one of the better wide receivers in the game right now. I don't think he's hitting like Randy Moss or any of those thresholds, but he is a really good wide receiver, and he will be getting a power up, I'm sure, soon within the week, most likely, just because Dez Bryant seems to be a fan favorite card. And with 93 speed, 98 release, 98 jumping, he should be able to jump up there and catch the balls. He should be able to moss some people, but we all know how this game works, and throw a deep pass or throw a vertical jump, and obviously they don't catch it. So definitely recommend this Dez Bryant. He's going to be really good. I mean, you can't really pass up on this card. So for 650,000 coins, though, that's a little steep. I don't think he's worth 650,000 coins because you can get way better cards for that. But maybe if he hits like 400 or like 450, maybe possibly. But going to be a really good card. He's not an end game card, but those are all the NFL Replay Week cards we do have, and the budget ones that I think are probably one of the better ones. Once again, this is just my opinion. So let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.